what is the mark of the beast? Aha, you're not gonna like the answer. Okay. Now, this is one of the big topics a lot of Christians love to speculate about of what it will be, and we could spend the remaining time of our lesson on this topic alone. But let me just skim the surface because here's some interesting viewpoints to this conversation. Here's what we do know. You ready for this? You're gonna love this. Okay. Revelation chapter 13, verses 15 through 17. This is what we do know about this famous topic. And it was allowed to give breath to the image of the beast, so that the image of the beast might even speak and might cause those who do not worship the image of the beast to be slain. Also, it causes all, both small and great, both rich and poor, both free and slave, to be marked on the right hand or the forehead, so that no one can buy or sell unless he has the mark, that is, the name of the beast or the number of its name. And we learned as well that the number is 666. So what can we learn from Scripture alone? Number one is a mark for those who worship Antichrist. I worship you. You are my God. And they get that mark. Number two, it is a mark given to all humans regardless of economic status, nationality, or background. If you want to eat, if you want to trade, if you want to do business anywhere in this world, you need that mark. Number three, a person cannot buy or sell unless the mark was present. And number four, those who don't choose the mark will either die out or be killed outright. So those that choose also to take this mark, like, oh, come on, I'm hungry, I need some McDonald's, just put it on real quick. Will that person be forgiven? Oh, okay, well, thanks for reading my notes, yeah. No. You will not be forgiven if you take the mark of the beast. Now you might say, where does it say that in the Bible? Great question. Revelation chapter 14, verses 9 through 11. And another angel, a third, followed them, saying with a loud voice, if anyone worships the beast and its image and receives a mark on his forehead or on his hand, he also will drink the wine of God's wrath, poured full strength into the cup of his anger. And he will be tormented with fire and sulfur in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. And the smoke of their torment goes up forever and ever, and they have no rest day or night. These worshipers of the beast and its image, and whoever receives the mark of its name. I just wanted McDonald's. No. If you make this choice willingly and knowingly, as we see through Scripture, you won't be forgiven, but you'll be sent to the lake of fire. Okay, so the choice right here has eternal ramifications. Now here's the fun part. Oh man, how could this be fun? Here's the fun part. What we don't know that Scripture isn't clear. Scripture doesn't tell us of what this image will look like. What will this mark look like? Is it a tattoo? Is it technology? Is it Elon Musk? Mark Zuckerberg? Is it a vaccine? And the thing is, here's my favorite answer. I don't know. But here's some points of the conversation. Number one, it could be, possibly, the mark of the beast is a prediction of a cashless worldwide economy. So is this chip, or is this mark of the beast a microchip, and how effective could it be? Now, in case you're wondering, I can't even imagine that. What would that look like? I gotcha. Let me show you a little clip real quick.
When Elias Brotberger goes to work, he doesn't need ID, and he doesn't need money. In fact, much of what he needs to get through the day is hidden right there, just below the surface, in his hand.
You like to touch it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, weird. Yeah, it's like a grain of rice.
Yeah, a grain of rice.
Embedded in his hand is a microchip that serves as his keys, his ID, and his wallet.
Yeah, it's all in the chip, so I use it like to get around the building.
Buy snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's buy some snacks.
Exactly.
So I can't open it.
No.
Okay.
So what I need to do is I need to first blip my chip, and it will log me in, and from there I get access to the fridge.
Popular TV shows like Black Mirror have imagined chips as part of a dystopian future.
Install ingrained procedure with local anesthetic and you're good to go.
In Sweden, the microchips are already here.
The microchip implants use the same technology that's in contactless credit cards.
Which have made cash pretty much obsolete in Sweden.
No cash.
At this tech fair, a chipping event for those on the cutting edge, merging their hands with this new technology.
I thought it would be fun, right?
The process is simple and swift. A pinch of the skin, and in a matter of seconds, the chip is inserted. The transformation is complete. As for the pain,
I barely felt it.
but even in this nation of early adopters, not everyone is racing to get chipped.
Feel less human. I will feel like a robot.
I mean, it's so much more data can go into this, when it's in your body.
There's no central registry tracking how many people are chipped, but biohacker Hannes Wellblood estimates between 5 and 10,000.
In the future, do you think everyone is going to be chipped?
I think it'll be voluntary, but I am certainly convinced that millions of people will find it very, very valuable to have a smart device under their skin.
Human microchipping may be our future, but in Sweden, it's already reality. Sarah Harmon, NBC News, Stockholm.
Could that be the mark of the beast? Possibly. Because once again, as we see in the description, what the scripture tells us is you can't trade, you can't sell without the mark of the beast. So here's another option of it. Could it be a tattoo? Oh no, right? Could it be a tattoo? Possibly. Because even in our technology today, you have QR codes that can be tattooed on a person that automatically go to a website or a song or whatever it may be. So the technology is out there. Here's some other famous ones a couple of years ago. Some people in the Christian community were saying that the vaccine was actually the mark of the beast. Why? Because at least in America, we couldn't travel anywhere unless we had the vaccine. We couldn't trade, we couldn't do anything like that. So could it be one of these? I don't know. But what if the mark of the beast was symbolic? Oh, I don't like that. Well, let me tell you why. Here, look at this, okay? Look at this quote. As the invisible seal of the Spirit confirms the divine ownership of God's servant, talking about the 144,000, so the mystical mark of the beast confirms those who thus sell themselves to the system. The forehead symbolizes the mind, the thought life, the philosophy of the person. The right hand indicates his action, trade, industry, etc. Therefore, receiving the mark of the beast on the forehead or right hand indicates that either preeminently in what he thinks, says, writes, or more emphatically in what he does, this anti-Christian spirit becomes evident. So could it be symbolic? Could be.